Are you an author? Are you looking to create your own fantasy setting? I want to talk today a little bit about some world building techniques. Hi, my name is LD Valencia. Welcome to the Writing Corner. I am an indie author, and today I want to give you one of my tips for world building. And it's a technique that I use, and I really, really like it because I feel like it gives it a very personal touch when you're world building. And what I call this is just like bottom up world building. I think a lot of times when we do world building, we start with these big, massive organizations or systems, whether it be a magic or an actual like organization, and we don't usually go down into the smaller details of it. But one of the things I like to do when I'm world building is start from the kind of the bottom up. And one of the ways that looks for me is creating a single character sometimes and kind of like reverse engineering the world building. So a lot of times this looks like me coming with a really cool concept for a character in the setting that I'm working on, and then reverse engineering and saying, okay, if I have this idea for, say, a monk character that's going to be in this world, and then kind of reverse engineering and saying, okay, now that must mean that there are monks in this world. There's going to be maybe some monastic traditions. There's going to be kind of maybe a religious side to this world, and what is that going to look like? And so I really like this kind of way of world building because it lets me make things very personal, helps me to make things very specific in the world that I'm creating, and I find it a really fun way to kind of play with the world and the setting and the system that I'm working with. And so I really like this kind of like bottom up world building technique when I'm creating organizations and religions and even in magic systems in my worlds, because I find it a really fun way to start with like the actual people, not starting off with these big organizations, which a lot of times I feel like we do because we want the world to feel a certain way. We want there to be these certain themes and systems that we want to there to be kind of established. But kind of doing it this way, you get to kind of see where things are and how things are going to be for the people in your books. And I feel like that's really important, is focusing in on the specific people in your world. So this is just a small technique that I use and I find it really fun, and it's a good way, I think, to world build. Maybe not your entire world, but maybe smaller portions. Maybe start off small with this. So let me know in the comments if this is something you like to do, if you've ever done it before, and maybe if you're going to try it out.